Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm doing a gift request today, and it was Roger Smith requested that I do Oliver Anthony's song, Richmond, North of Richmond. And the little bit that I saw, well, Anthony's song, Oliver Anthony, it blew up. It just was recently released, went viral, and he's got like 3 million views or something already. So it obviously touched a chord on some level. So Richmond, North of Richmond. I'm from Jersey, so when I hear Richmond, I normally think Richmond, Virginia. So I'm thinking north of Richmond, he might be Washington, D.C. I mean, it could also be New York City. I'm not sure, so I guess we're going to get into this one. But shout out to you, Roger. Thank you for this gift request. And we're going to find out what Oliver's got for us. So here we go.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true.
Oh, good line.
All it is, living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know. Wanna know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, north of Richmond. I wish politicians would look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true.
Damn, I love that line. So spot on. Wish I could wake up and it not be true. That's just real. I mean, how many things do we wish? I wish I could wake up and something not be true. In this case, north of Richmond, Virginia. I'm guessing he's talking about Washington, D.C. Sure enough, sounds like it.
But it is, all it is, living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men north of Richmond.
Like he's playing with a resonator.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Oh, West Virginia. Yeah, I like West Virginia. I have good friends down there in Dunbar, and I spent a fair amount of time there. But I mean, songs like this just bring up a lot of thoughts. In this, I mean, there's a sense of a misguided egalitarianism, and which is to say that, like, not everybody's equal. We're born equal with equal rights, but different people are good at different things, and that sends them in different directions. Some people apply themselves more. In this song, he brought up a guy who's like, what'd he say, 5'3" and 300 pounds. And I guess the implication was he'll get taken care of. The system will take care of a guy like that who's made horrible choices as far as diet goes. Some people have medical conditions that prevent them from, well, let's put it this way, that cause them to have unusual weight, but that's treated as the norm. So anytime somebody, for example, is overweight, the excuse is made, well, maybe they can't control it. By and large, you can. The norm is you can. That's kind of the sense I get here. But there are certain people who just make bad choices or don't apply themselves, which is in itself a bad choice. So, but other times, some people just have bad breaks. They try. They might have been born into bad circumstances. Some people are born to uncaring parents. Some people are born to unwilling parents. Some people are born into areas that are just violent, south side of Chicago, the Bronx, whatever. And they start out in a jungle, basically, where it's just, the law of the jungle applies. It's not the law of civility, so to speak, as much. But when you see a guy crying out like this, he's not crying out for himself. But he's not completely distanced himself from it either, because that's why he wrote the song. And it was, at one point, it was kind of amusing even when they were focused on him singing this very serious, well done song. And I love that he did it with a resonator. I don't even know whose idea it was to invent the resonator back there, because there was a time when there wasn't a resonator, and then there was one. So who came up with that idea? But I love the sound that it had. I love he shot it outside. But there was only one moment where they came in on the dog. It's like, let's get the dog looking up at you. And I don't know what that was about. Maybe that was just for fun effect. But it made me smile in the middle of a very serious song. One that, as far as I understood it, I agreed with. It's like, assuming he's talking about, and say Richmond. I'm thinking Richmond, Virginia, but this was Radio West Virginia, but Virginia obviously sort of is right next door to West Virginia. And I hate driving in Virginia, by the way, because their police are like the frickin' Nazis. If you do 3 miles over the speed limit, you could get a ticket. West Virginia is the exact opposite. It's my favorite state to drive in the country. But north of Richmond, Virginia would be Washington, D.C. And so that's my takeaway from this thing. And I get it. It's like you're taking care of certain people, but other people who are trying, and you think we don't know what you're doing, but we do, and you don't care anyway. But on the other hand, some people are so aggressive and they hit certain things right that they make a lot of money and they want to hold on to it. And I marvel that more people don't give to people who have less. I don't know. I just marvel at that. There's got to be a greater extent of compassion or kindness, generosity, where you can make a difference in someone else's life. But so many folks, just die with so much money in their bank account when other people, it could have changed their lives, the lineage. But whatever. That's the nature of the world. And all you can do is in your neck of the woods try to make a difference. Politicians, I don't have a whole lot of hope in them. The two-party system itself, I guess there were advantages to it at one point, but even George Washington decried that when it started. He said eventually the country will be battling each other, like at war, not literal war with one another, but you don't want a system that sets half the country, in this case, against the other half. And ideologically, somehow we manage to usually get along. But all right, what am I going to rate that song, Roger? Man, you got me going down a rabbit trail, because this touches right on my philosophical, sociological, psychological, philosophical, psychological, all that sensitivities. Yeah, and of course I like his voice. I don't know what else he's going to come out with. He certainly has attention. He's now got a platform. Once you get 3 million views in a few days or a week or whatever, people know you. I am going to, just the emotionality in this. And I like the dobro. Love the setting. The sound was good, especially for an outdoor thing with, just a mic and a couple of dogs. Even a good name for a band. Yeah, I'm going to come in with a straight 9. Emotion, raw grit, and that was a man singing a man's song right there. So there it is, folks. And it was a plea for really a bit more humanity, kindness, generosity in this world. And I'm always on board with that. So, Roger, thank you again, my friend. Great request. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.